All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing right away. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We knew we were in store for some crazy blitz packages from this defense, and already one play in, and that linebacker gets home for the sack. Critical now for this offense to identify what you're seeing and for this defense to continue to frustrate and get after the quarterback.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Looking downfield, and Fannin has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. McCarthy to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
9 yards to go. 60 back. Here we go. Here we go. Back up.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Rolling left, finds, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Browns are lining up to punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. Fielded at the 11. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So that brings up 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. And it's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun handout to Harvey. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And bring the tight end left. Second down, give to Harvey. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Browns rolling out 6 DBs, third down. Running back sent in motion. On third down, here's Nix. Hits him on the in route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Broncos first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Denver.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down. It's Harvey straight ahead. Good bit of running there, kicking that outside. This is going to be a gain of 8. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
Ready.
Pollard is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Trying again after the pick. McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
To number 16.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now. They need 7.
70 Lions. 72.
Here's McCarthy to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Riley Moss with the pick. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. Right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Here's Nix to throw. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And this one doesn't go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. He finds his back, Harvey. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Motioning the tight end now.
First down, Broncos.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos
Kick the running back in motion. Nix to throw again. Nick Sutton with back-to-back catches. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Harvey, and he runs it across, touchdown! The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Second and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Play action, McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
At the 29-yard line.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Come on, set.
They'll throw 3rd and long. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way.
At the 18-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Bronco switch, steady.
On the pistol, here comes Edwards. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Edwards getting it again here on 2nd. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns chopped some of the lead off before the half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker, and because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Edwards. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He rolls to his right. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Second down now, 7 to go. I'll toss it to Edwards, running right. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Let's go. 7 Pirates, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Bonito on the tackle.
Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. This from 28 yards away.
A 28-yard attempt.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns cut into the lead on the last play of the half. Borregales on for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they take some valuable points off that lead right at the end of this half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Evans set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the enough that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Nix. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Looking to return from the 29. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Take go.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. Out to his wide out, it's a screen. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
DJ Shark.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Tag. 70 Lions.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Avoid some trouble there.
On 2nd down. The tackle by Zach Allen. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Dragon 60.
They'll air it out on 3rd. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line.
A gain of
They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now McCarthy. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. McCarthy throwing here. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock, pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
Incomplete.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. A little screen pass for Judkins. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Corey Gallis connects. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Isaac Gorindo to return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Gets him on the in route. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They give up the middle to Harvey. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ready, ready.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So out now comes the punter. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Riggs! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's good for Browns. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
On the jump.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It's into the hands of Edwards. And this one does not go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
70 Lions!
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer.
Come on, set! Head to 60, head to 60! 18, Pioneer! Cut 19, cut 19!
3rd and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dre Greenlaw picks it off.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Nix with it on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. Gain 15 there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down now, ball at the 33. Nix. Short pass brought in. Escapes a defender. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Those comes. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, we saw those guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Jason Myers set to kick
Here's
off.
Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. They'll start the drive with Edwards. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running behind center with Edwards. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. On the ground, it's Edwards again. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Sticking with Edwards here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on third down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Check smash, check smash. Riggs, Riggs.
To the air on third and long. Buys time, rolling right. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 3.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trailing by 11. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down.
19, Hunters.
Desperation time here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations. It is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
So first down from the 41. Sending a tight end in motion left. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Running right, here's Pollard. Not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Caught by his running back, Judkins. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards. So they're going to take their shot now at making things a 1-score game. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
That kick obviously gets it back to a 1-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
That's into the hands of Franklin. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the first down, and that should just about button up this victory.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Broncos first down. A gain of 14. First down, Broncos.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. He'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. And he's brought down at the line. Well, they waited right until the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock.
Second and goal. At the 3.
So from the 3, here's second and goal. They send Mims left. Setting up to pass. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete.
It's now third.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
He's back to throw. And he's going to be stopped less than a yard from the end zone. Man, excitement all the way to the end. No time left. Zeros on the clock. This game's over. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense,